Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I'm on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started out as just under £11,000 worth of debt. If you have been with me before, then thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. So guys, it is the next day, it is Thursday, and I'm finally getting round to doing my cash stuffing for this week. And I realised after I'd done everything yesterday that I hadn't actually done my sinking funds update either. So I'm going to do that to start with. And then I've got the money here for my weekly and monthly wallets and some sinking fund stuffing that my planned sinking fund stuffing. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to count this, I'll be honest, because I can't remember how much it's supposed to be. And the reason that there is this change here on the top is because I've actually already filled the car with fuel. So that is the change from the £50 budget. So I won't bother counting cash for you this week. But yeah, we'll just get going and get it done. We'll get it done. So we'll just leave that to one side for now. And we'll sort out the wallets in a little while as well. So we will start with the black binder as we always do. I'm just going to, which side is it? I'm always trying to work out which is best for you to be able to see and me be able to sort out. So the emergency fund at the minute is 500, 600, 640, 680, 720, 760. So we're nicely in that. So that's 760. So that's, ooh, there we go. Yeah, 760. And the credit card, I will just show you because I have updated it actually. For a change. So far this month, I managed to put in £48.90 at the end of end of the month. So that was what was left change wise in my bank day before payday. So that gave me £126.86, of which I've paid £100 out to debt. So that left £26.86, and then I've put what I did is from that dice challenge, I put half the money towards debt. And then I was left with like £329.67. So what I've done is I've actually put £300 in my holiday fund, which you will see. And then I've put the rest towards my credit card because it's just such of an odd number. If it had been like £30, I'd have put it towards my holiday as well. But £29 odd, I just thought, do you know what? We'll just pay it off towards debt instead. So I've now got a credit card balance of £59.51 in that pot. So yes, that's building up again nicely. I've got a fly going around. It's the only problem into it with this nice weather that I always have flies everywhere. So here we go. So holidays this month has got £300 in the bank and £10. So that's 310. So yes, that's a nice little builder there. My mum has also said that because there's nothing I really want for my birthday this year, she's going to give me £200 towards my holiday next year for sort of spending money and things, so which will be nice, a nice little top up to whatever I manage to save. So that is holidays. Yeah, I haven't added the 300 onto here because it's £1,000 in total, and if we've got a little bit extra on top of that, I'm happy with that. So boiler has got 20, 40, 60, 85. So that's a nice little extra because we've now been able to start using these dice challenges. So that's nicely put it up. So that's great. And Christmas had £50 last week, 20, 40, 65 this time. So that's all good. So 65. Then car insurance had £21 and it's now 25. Ooh. Something spooked the pooch. 25. Yeah. Okay. It's gone dark here, and there is, at the end of my garden, there is another house in the cul-de-sac behind, and the door to her house is unfortunately down the side of her house. So every time she opens the door, or we turns the light on, he notices and starts barking at her. So yeah, lots of fun here. So Spa Fund, it had 47 last month, and we have what, 20, 40, 51 this time. So there we go, 51. So that is that one. So right, so car maintenance had £17 last month, and we've got £22 this month, so that's great. Car maint 22. Hair and beauty has got 4, which is still more than I had last month, so you know, every little counts. So date night, right, so I'm actually going to take out the shrapnel from here, as we usually do. So let's get rid of these. Anything below £1 I just put towards my penny challenge at the end of every month, so that's actually £4 there in date night, which is less than last month, but I have added to it and taken a few bits out. So yeah, so gifts, I've also been using, so I've actually put some of this money in the bank because I haven't used it still. Now we're on the next door neighbour. Luckily my next door neighbour is used to him, so it's fine. So sorry guys, just a sec. Sorry guys, I'm back. Yeah, my next door neighbour decided to come out of his house, and he's got a sensor light, so the dog knew. So yeah, he just started barking at him. So for gifts, I've just taken the little shrapnel coins out, and I've got £100 in the bank, and 1, 2, 3, 4 and £5 there, which is great stuff. Yeah. So 105. I like to keep gifts sort of around the £100 mark if I can, just so I've got money for different bits and bats. So we'll just, I'm really happy with that one. So healthcare had £4 last week, and last month, sorry, and we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, £14 in there now. Which actually I think I still owe my mum a tenner of that, for that, so I need to sort that out. House has got 20, 40, £50 in there, so that is great, building nicely. Shows has got £3 in, which is more than I had last month. Fur Baby has just got the £5 left in there, yeah, so again more than I had at the beginning of last month. Slimming World just has the £1 in there. I've only just got my 6-week countdown, so I'm not going to stuff that this week. I'll stuff it sorry, this month. I'll stuff it next month, and it should be fine. And self-care should be my last one. So self-care, we have £100 in the bank, 20, 25, 26, 27, so we've got 127 in there now, which is great stuff. So there we go. Yeah, there we go. So that is that one. So we'll get the calculator out. I know this is going to be more because of the money that we've put in holidays for a start. So I'm kind of excited to see where we're at with this now. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we hit the 1,000 mark last time, which was great. But we have now got £1,631 in sinking funds. Yeah, which means that last month we managed to save an extra £553 in comparison. That is just amazing, guys. I really am happy with that. Anybody that's watched me from the beginning knows that I was not able to keep any money into envelopes, and part of the reason that I started this channel was because I was only doing my cash stuffing journey half-heartedly, and my family laugh at me when I have the cash envelopes and, you know, I've got everything in my wallet and stuff, but this proves that for me this works, because if I needed to, I could empty all of these and I would have £1,500, you know, if I needed it. So I am really, really happy with that. Yeah, really happy with that. So now we'll move on to what I am supposed to be doing this time, which is my cash envelope stuffing and things. So I'm just going to push this up a little bit. Please excuse any mess that you might be able to see because yeah, it's me. So pop that there and we'll just move the cash out a little bit so that you can see. As you can tell, I went to the post office and I managed to get out. So yeah, so what I did is I went and got out of the post office £100 worth of fivers and then a bag of pound coins, because I will show you at the end, if I remember, that I did actually fill the savings challenges that I didn't have the right denominations for last time. I'd completely forgotten about those, that you hadn't seen that. Yeah, so we'll just move this back here. So in fact it's not going to be far enough, is it, because I need to get this black binder in. I really will buy myself a cash tray at some point. So but anybody that's been with me forever, you guys will be used to it, won't you? So right, so food, I'm just going to put the £10 in for this week as per. I have done my food shop, had it. It was less than £100, but obviously with us going away again on Saturday, there's a possibility that I'm going to use that extra money anyway. So I'm just going to pop that in there, so it's in there and it's done. And then obviously we want £10 a week for groceries. This month is a 5-week month, so obviously that means 4 weeks for groceries. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is that. So my fuel money, so I've already actually filled my car, so this is the change from my fuel money. So I'm just going to pop that in here because I've stopped using the vellum envelopes for coins because it's just ruining them. So so travel's not going to get stuffed for this week, but obviously we need £20 a week for the rest of the month. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. My spends is obviously £20 a week, so we'll just go 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go, and then we will do the heads and tails challenge as we have been doing. So I'm just going to use this 2 pence that we've got here. So let's have a look, see if I can get it on camera. There we go. And we've got a tails there. You see, this is the traditional tails that I know of. So we've got tails. So that's £10 going in. So that's fine because that we have in here. We've got a £10 note. So that's a nice, easy swap out. So that's good. Pop that in there and out of the way. There we go. Yeah. It's getting a bit fat, is that one now? So yeah, so that's £10 spending money for the week. So that's great. Probably already spent that if I looked at my bank, but you know, we'll see where we're at with it. So, and then miscellaneous is £5 a week. So we've got £5 for this week. That's in there. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you will notice I have started getting the King £5 notes. I think it's the only ones I've got so far. I haven't got any of the other ones. So miscellaneous is all full. So pop that to one side and we'll bring this in. So, and I've just got my iPad off camera because I need my cheat sheet. So, first of all, emergency fund is getting £40. It gets £40 every month without fail at the moment, because that's how I'm bulking it up. And that means that I have got, I think that's the 800 mark. It will be, won't it? Yeah. So pop that into there, and we can sign off. Yeah. We're nearly there, guys. Yeah, we are nearly there. So we are in August. It's the 1st of August when I'm filming this, but it's August budget anyway. So we've got September, October, November, December. So if I can find £40 between now and Christmas and now and the end of the year, that'd be great. So I'm gonna change this out. 5, 6. And I'm actually just going to change this to 300. See, this is how posh my most of mine are, because I don't actually think. I think it's just 500s I've got. Yeah, it is. So we will put that in. There we go. So 5. 300. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we've got £800 in our emergency fund now. So I am really, really pleased with that. So that's great. Credit card we've gone through. Holidays isn't getting anything this week. Boiler isn't getting anything this week. Christmas. So normally, if you've been watching me for a little while, you'll know that I was like topping up holiday every month. So I'm starting to do that a little bit with Christmas, so that we can do that. So I'm going to put £50 in Christmas this week. So 20, 40 and 50. So that gives us 20, 40, 60, 80, 115, which is great. And as I keep saying, by this time last year, I'd only just started to put money towards, so that's great. So we want £50. So we've got 10 and 20, that is 30, that is 45, and I've got another 5 down there. So let's go 10, 30, 45 and 50. Yeah, we'll do it that way while we're able to. Yeah, so that is Christmas stuffed. Car insurance isn't getting anything this week. Spa fund isn't getting anything either. So car maintenance isn't getting anything. Hair and beauty, right, so hair and beauty was going to get £40, but because I had to change my appointment to yesterday, Wednesday, instead of this Saturday, obviously I've paid her already, so the money obviously isn't going to go in here because I've technically stuffed it and given her it. So hair and beauty isn't getting anything now. So date night is getting £100. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And it's got £4 in there as well. So the reason I'm doing this with a date night is because obviously I have got a few bits coming up, but sometimes it's nice just to have some money if I want to go and meet a friend or whatever. Gifts isn't getting anything because it's got quite a bit in there at the minute, so that is all good. Healthcare isn't getting anything either. House isn't getting anything. Shows isn't getting anything. Fur baby is getting £50. So 20, 40, 50, which means it's got £55 now. So I like to keep the stuffing £50 into Fur Baby just because I usually need a bag of food, which is around about the £50 mark. I need to go and get him some natural treats and things, so that's all that. Slimming World isn't going to get stuffed this week. And self-care is my last one, and it's getting £100. So as I said last time, basically the reason I'm stuffing so much into self-care is because I still owed my boyfriend money for my holiday, and basically he said to me, whatever's left, put it towards your party, because for those of you that don't know, I've got a milestone birthday this year, sort of thing. My mum I've paid the deposit for the room hire. My mum has said that she'll pay for my catering, and I'm paying for the entertainment, which is my friend's band. So yeah, so we're putting it towards that. So we should have £100 left. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Yeah, so this tracker saves 100 in total, so obviously I'm not going to bother stuffing that. We've already got 100 in the bank, and then that will give us 100, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. So £227, which is great stuff. I have got, obviously, a lot of £5 notes in there, which will probably come in handy, I'm sure, as the month progresses. But yeah, so that is that done. So the only thing I'm going to do then is put this into the penny challenge. But also I'll show you my savings challenges as well. So what have we got here? We've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20p. So we'll just take the 20 off there. There we go. And I do have Bertha down here that I hadn't put away. So there we go. There we go. All sorted. So yes, so I was going to show you, so I have my little cheat sheet at the side here of exactly what I owed. Obviously you've seen that I put the money into Fur Baby and to self-care, but I also owed money into Reach for the Stars, which I have swapped out for a £5 and some coins. There was Watch Up Witches, which I have put the money in there. I put £5 in there. Halloween I put another £1 in. Bingo was the £4. That one we did. Good Things Take Time, I put a £5 note in there, which you can see. And we missed out on self-care because that's a different tracker. And then Thank You for Christmas, which obviously will just bubble up my Christmas, was £2, so that's what is in there. So we've started all of the nice penny challenges before the penny challenge, and then all of these will be, you know, we've got a few here to use to start later, but yeah, so we're doing okay, I think, with challenges. Yes, so I think that's me done for the week finally. Yeah, it just feels like a really long week, which, you know, is probably normal, but yeah, so obviously, as I've said, I am away this weekend, so I will do my check-ins and everything like that when I get back. So it'll probably be around about this time next week that you'll start to see videos from me. You know, it's fine. We'll just see how we do. It's just one of them things. It really knocks me out when I don't do my check-ins on time, and the fact that I've got to Thursday without doing any cash stuff in probably means that when I do the check-in, my money's going to be all over the place because I've used my card this week. Yeah, it's all a bit confusing. But yeah, but all in all, I'm really happy with the way that we're going. As I've said, I've managed to pay some debt off with that challenge, and I have got the puzzle challenge, which is £250, but I've ended it with 261. Don't know how. Yeah, so I will probably at the end of the month divvy that up and put sort of 125 towards debt and 125 towards my holiday, which is really, really lovely because it means that I don't have to worry about bulking that up and stressing about that, which is what I normally do towards the end of the year, because we usually end up booking our holiday in the Black Friday sale with TUI. Because I get an extra discount with the NHS, so we usually get a really good deal. My other half pays it off straight away and I just pay back what I owe. But usually I'm like, oh God, how am I going to pay for all of that plus my spending money? So actually knowing that I've kind of bulking that up early kind of just takes that sort of pressure off a little bit. So yeah, so I'll sort that out. And then I think what I'll do, because it's supposed to be 250 and I've ended up with like 261, I'll double check that's what I've actually got, and if it is, I'll probably do what I did with the last challenge, which is put the extra into the credit card towards a little bit of extra debt as it builds up. But yeah, I'm feeling in a much better place debt wise. I am sort of seeing a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel without too much of an issue. I've had a lot of sort of time in the last week to sort of think about, you know, life and everything like that. So, you know, knowing that I'm getting where I want to be that way is kind of taking away from the stuff that I'm not necessarily wanting to think about this week. But yes, thank you so much for your lovely comments that I got off my video. You know, it's the thing I like about this community is that we are very supportive in good times and in bad, and yeah, it's nice to have the support. And sometimes, I don't know, it just it kind of gives you a bit of a pick-me-up, because you realise with everything that is going off in the world, like there has been in the last week in the news, that actually there are some lovely people in the world, and you know, we are all supporting each other and it's not all bad. But yes, so thank you so much for joining me, guys. I will see you next week. Until then, please do take care, and I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.